Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly astrology and pick a card reading. So this week I've just got 2 cards per pile just because I've been having a bit of a sore throat, so my throat's a little bit raspy. So just to make it a bit easier on myself, it's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 or pile 4. I have 1 tarot card from the Witch's Tarot and 1 oracle card which is underneath from the Goddess Dream Oracle, which is this one here. Okay, so I'm just going to talk to you about the astrology first. So there's quite a few changes this week. So I can't remember if I said this is for the 18th to the 24th of November. Interesting energies this week. I feel like it's a positive shift because we have Wednesday, Mars moving into Scorpio, which is actually a good thing. It's Mars in its dignified energy there in the sign of Scorpio, so Mars works very well in Scorpio rather than where it's been in Libra, which is not very effective in Libra. It's kind of more of a frustration energy where it's been the last many weeks in Libra. So Mars in Scorpio is a good thing. This is going to be good if you have water in your chart. It's going to boost your energy. If you have Scorpio in your chart, it is going to boost your energy quite significantly. So if you are a Scorpio, it could with the conjunction energy, it can go sort of 2 ways. It can be very sort of intense and empowering or passionate. It can sort of rev your engine, so to speak, quite a bit. So, if you don't have a channel for this energy and you are a Scorpio, especially on Wednesday, from Wednesday, if you're an early Scorpio, say Mars is going to conjunct your Sun in Scorpio, you're going to feel very intense. You might feel even angry. So just be aware, sometimes when Mars is in your own sign, it can trigger a lot of heat energy because that's the nature of Mars. So heat can be anger, it can be passion, it depends what the channel is. So it's a good time to do exercise if you're feeling frustration. And, if you are, say, a Leo or an Aquarius or a Taurus early degree or born early in that sign, Wednesday you might feel a bit of frustration energy around you, so just be aware of that. But overall this energy is good for getting things done. It's for feeling a sense of accomplishment in yourself or feeling very focused. It's a very, very focused energy. So I do think overall this is a very good thing, and it makes sense because Mars is dignified in Scorpio. Thursday, great news also because Mercury goes direct. Now, it's still in the shadow phase. I'm sure you've heard about the shadow phase where it takes time to really start to pick up momentum in the direct, in its direct motion. But it is going direct now in Scorpio, so that's good news. Saturday, the Sun moves into Sag, so happy birthday all the Sagittarians. And, Sun in Sag is good energy because it's, think about it, the Sun is well placed in Leo, and this is a fellow fire sign, so this is good energy. This is fun energy, travel energy, good time to sort of break free a little bit and have a bit more, maybe have some downtime, have some time off to go do something adventurous, to get out and go on a trek, or get physical, go on some kind of little trip or adventure. It's good energy for that, to get out and about and see things. It's not the energy with Sag to just stay home and kind of not do anything and just be a couch potato. Though that could be the darker side of Sagittarius energy if it's not used. It can be that gluttony sort of energy, but in a positive sense, Sagittarius is quite restless, and so the Sun in Sag will make us feel that energy a bit more, like feeling like, okay, I want to go see something, I want to go. It's summer here in Sydney, so in Australia, so it's like I'm thinking of going to the beach soon. So, I feel that restlessness, And so a lot of people are going to be feeling that. Even if you're somewhere where it's winter, you might want to go out. As I said, go on a trek or do something. Go for a long walk even. Sunday, there is a bit of a intense energy with Mars in Scorpio opposite Uranus in Taurus. So Sunday, there could be some unexpected developments in your life, maybe to do with male energy around you because it is Mars, maybe to do with, in particular, if you have anything around 3 or 4 degrees of a fixed sign, just be a bit watchful with this energy. So 3 or 4 degrees, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo or Aquarius, you might want to be a bit mindful on Sunday because this can be a bit of an edgy sort of energy, or a harsh energy, or an argumentative energy, or a suddenly impulsive energy, quite strong there. So it's not going to affect everyone, but if you are sensitive, you will feel that energy in the air of that Mars opposite Uranus, which can be unpredictable, can be a bit sudden, and if it's in its low vibration, you know, it can be negative. So just be aware of that. Listen to your intuition. And Mars is going into Scorpio, as I said on Wednesday, will allow that feeling of being more in touch with the intuitive gut level feeling. So do pay attention to it now. Alright, so if you chose number 1, you have the Four of Pentacles along with the card Self-Love and Love Yourself. Right, so interesting. So this week, if you chose number 1, you may be having to keep your feelings to yourself over something that has either been, there's been a delay around, there's been hurt feelings around, or there's been something that you just need to work through. That's something that's very personal to you. It may be something that you've been holding on to emotionally, or something from the past that you've been holding on to. Could be for some people to do with family or deeper emotions. But the self-love card is very strong here, and it's really talking to you about this is a time to heal issues that have been sort of percolating on the deeper level of your being. And you know, if you're someone that easily gets triggered from other people's comments, or if you're someone that is easily hurt or takes things very personally when you're not realizing it's actually not personal to you, this card is saying work on your self-esteem, work on your self-love, love yourself. And it sounds very abstract when you say love yourself, but what does that really mean? It means putting yourself first sometimes. You have to. And of course we all have responsibilities, and you know, if you're a parent, or you know, you're looking after other people, or you're someone that's naturally in that sort of way of living, it doesn't mean that you don't look after yourself, because by looking after yourself, you're also allowing yourself to do better for the people around you. But not just that, this is saying that, you know, you may have felt that your cup emotionally has been empty, or that you feel like you've got to hold on to the little bit of positivity that's in your life, even though maybe, you know, that little bit of positivity isn't good for you. You know, it sounds contradictory, but some people are holding on to things that are, you know, old things, especially now with the Saturn-Pluto conjunction coming up. We're all being asked to let go of things from the past that are just very heavy on us, that are actually restricting us and not allowing us to be authentic. This card of self-love is like, it's asking you to be true to yourself. That is self-love. Truth is love. And it's like, if you're suppressing your true self, or being hard on yourself and denying aspects of your true self, that's not self-love. And so, you know, easy for me to say these things, but this is a process, and this is what's being highlighted in these messages for you, is that you're in a process of awakening to self-love, to actually understanding what it means to take care of and love yourself as well, rather than, you know, seeking approval from others all the time, or, you know, trying to win the affection of someone that's not providing that. It's saying go within and look at all your beautiful gifts and what you've got to offer. It's a very special message here. There's a lot of spiritual energy in this card. And something about water here, so that's getting my attention, like going to the water, or drinking more water, or taking a bath, or, you know, something to do with water anyway is very strong. Alright, so that was the message with number 1. So number 2. Ooh, the Tower. Wow, I haven't seen that for a while. Serenity, be calm. Spirit can be really funny sometimes. Yeah, so when the tower's crumbling, stay calm. Okay, so that's pretty intense. Gosh, for some people this is about a change in a relationship. You know, we have a couple here, and then we have the 2 swans here. So the 31 is a 4, which is something to do with security and stability. So you may feel like there's something to do with your security and stability this week that may be under threat in some way, whether it's how you feel inside yourself. You might feel a bit emotionally rocky within. It could be just purely a spiritual, emotional experience, or it could be something to do with the workplace, or to do with your home life, or something that, you know, where there was a foundation, because that's what the Tower is about. It's about a foundation changing. And you know, with the Tower, I always say, you know, the Tower has been struck by lightning. The top is coming off, but the bottom is still very stable there. So what it's saying is, even though things might seem a little bit crazy in some way this week for you, you might be experiencing something very intense in a relationship situation, or in regards to dealings with other people, because it's definitely factoring in other people here. It's asking you and it's advising you to be calm under, you know, that stress. So, because what it's saying is, if you react too strongly, it's just going to make it worse, is what I feel. Now, the other thing is, there's another message here, is if you're going through extreme changes in your life, where there's just a lot of change going on, it's just, again, advising you to try to remain calm within yourself under these changes, because that's going to help you get the best out of the situation, okay? All right, so number 3, the Ace of Swords and dreaming. Interesting. So straight away, for some people, I get there is a message coming to you from a dream. That's pretty powerful with the Ace of Swords there. The Ace of Swords is mental clarity and is messages as well, or a message, or an important message. And the fact that it says dreaming, be aware of your dreams, it's an 11. There could be a message from someone, whether it's a deceased loved one, someone you know in the living world, one of your guides, or some other message about your life that's really important. Pay attention to that, because it's like you are actually getting messages very powerfully through your dreams at this time, this week, and it's actually going to benefit you to really pay attention to that, even write it down, or just make that mental note and really feel the energy of that dream, because I feel like whatever that message is, you've been wanting to know the answer to something, and the message is definitely coming to you. That's a very simple, straightforward message. I am getting for some people, maybe just one person, 1 or 2 people maybe, there is a message from a deceased loved one coming through your dreams. So I would think that this has come up saying that you would remember that dream, because it's so significant. If you don't remember, it would be that they're providing some kind of healing for you through your dream state, through connecting with your energy. But that's specifically for those wanting to hear from someone who's crossed over the other side. But there's definitely a message very strong coming through dreams for you, whether it's symbolic, an actual visitation dream, which is what we call it when someone from the other side, as I said, a deceased loved one, visits you in a dream. It's a visitation, not a typical dream, but there is definitely something either prophetic or a communication or a symbolic message for you this week with your dreams. And number 4, if you chose 4, 7 of Swords and strength. Okay, interesting. So the 7 of Swords is about several different things. It can be about keeping your cards close to your chest over something. The strength card is saying, you're needing to be very strong right now. We have the lion there. It says, know your strength. It is a 33, which is a master number. And it's about self-mastery. And I see that in this card, I'll just get closer, there's actually a dove flying up there. And the dove is about peace. So there might be a situation that you feel you're being tested with this week. The 7 of Swords there could be that you just need to not react too much, but be the strong one this week. For some reason, you need to work on having more of a sense of your strength and being more solid in yourself rather than reactive, is what I'm getting. But I also heard I heard secrets. So something could be coming out that was hidden previously. That could make sense actually with Mercury direct in Scorpio, that something that was hidden previously may come to your attention this week, and you'll need to have strength in the way you react with that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It might just be emotional, or it might just be like, okay, that's new information. How do I work with this now? I'm going to have to really think this through and be strong in myself rather than just react to it. So there's definitely something about, for some people, keeping information close to you about something that you want to do in your life, and you need that strength to be able to handle having that energy and knowing that information without sort of sharing it with others, because this is advising you to sort of keep it close to you, that information, for now, and sort of sit with it and see how you truly feel about it. But there is a very peaceful energy, I have to say, coming from the strength card. So it's like, even though you know something or you find out something that's kind of maybe a bit intense, you do have the inner strength to just hold that within you and maybe journal about it, or just privately process it within yourself. That's what I'm getting. Alright guys, so if you'd like a private reading with me, just follow the links below the video to my online store. And I wish everyone a beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.